Hi Capricorn, welcome to Sophquest. I'm Spence. Welcome back if you are a subscriber, and welcome in if you're new to the channel. I appreciate you being here. This is a weekly reading for September 20th through the 26th, and it's a big one, right? Yeah, it's a big one. We've got a full moon in Pisces to start the week, and it's a big full moon. It's beautiful. I love the energy of the full moon because of an incredible trine between Mercury and Jupiter, which is opening the mind to possibilities. Limitless possibilities, Pisces. So I love this energy. I think that this is an energy for miraculous change. And considering we're going from Virgo season about planning day-to-day lives and making adjustments into Libra season about how to do it with others, how to be in relationship in a new way and have better, better communication, number one. This is a big time for Mercury and what it's doing because we're going into a Mercury retrograde at the end of the week on the 26th, right? So Mercury covers its ground, then it goes back, then it covers it again. So it's like double checking, triple checking, making sure we understand each other and making sure we're working together and having communication. I like that. I'm shuffling and just laid out 3 cards by Denise Lynn, the Sacred Traveler cards. I'm going to read 3 of those for you. Just got those laid out as I shuffled. And I'm also going to read for you from the Crystal Visions Tarot by Jennifer Galasso. I'm going to lay 9 of those for you now. So you'll settle in with me and relax. Take 3 deep cleansing breaths because it feels really good. Brings down cortisol. Right? Brings down the stress. Oxygenates the brain, makes you feel good. Ace of Wands on the table. Nice. Okay. Interesting. Capricorn, I just got a message looking at your oracles with that just one Ace of Wands, the only thing on the table right now. And what I heard in my head, it's like, maybe don't be too aggressive right now. Don't be too aggressive. This new beginning, it's coming, but there's timing involved, is what I'm hearing. Timing is involved, and you don't want to wait. It's like, you don't want to overthink it, but yeah, it'll come. It'll come. You know, we're coming into Mercury retrograde. That's hard to wait for. Yeah, this gorgeous thing, whatever this is, it can be love, it can be abundance, it can be happiness, it can be just feeling better, feeling healthier, getting out of your head. I think wow, okay. Mercury retrograde might be pretty intense for you because Capricorn, you're always sort of problem solving, aren't you? In some ways, right? Okay. How many turned over? Just 3? No, too many. All right, let me turn those back over. I got too many. You're always problem solving. You're always taking care of business, right? You know what you need to do and you get it done. You're very responsible. But in Mercury retrograde in Libra, it's time where we really need to think about our partners, our relationships, and the way that we communicate. Are we doing well with that? And you may get really in your head about it. And this is honestly, I think, an encouragement for you to let that go. And you know what? Take the stress off yourself. Take the stress off yourself. Wow. This is complicated, I think. This is a complicated time for you right now, this week, for whatever reason. All right, let me look at the 3 on the bottom of the deck. You want someone to get real. Like, I just heard that in my head. Get real. I do think that this might be about a love relationship. Ah, okay. Okay. I think that wow, okay. Just let me take this in for a second. This is, like I said, complicated. Capricorn, have you been thinking that someone is really unrealistic about things? You know, like maybe you're the doer and they're the dreamer. And you just want them to get real. You know, you just want them to get real. Well, in Virgo season, which we are rounding out and ending this week, we move into Libra season on the 22nd. So we start this week on the 20th with the full moon. Still in Virgo season, wrapping up kind of this really spiritual and emotional need, okay, to open our minds and to share and communicate. It's important. This is what we are almost being pulled, dragged into the new Aquarian age to learn how to do. Because if we can do that, if we can really connect with each other and realize we're one big human family, right? We need to take care of each other. We wouldn't judge each other so much. And I think this is a matter of temperaments, different temperaments. And I think you might look at this person and think, oh my God, what, you know, I just want my person to be more realistic or more reasonable, right? That kind of thing. All right, let's look at your oracles here. I've got surrendering to the journey, release control. You know, this is just saying you can't make everything happen because you're responsible. You are responsible. You are practical. You get it done. Better than most, really, in so many ways. But what happens when you can't control something and do it the way you want to do it, right? It's like if I want to do it right, I'll do it myself. I need to do it, you know, you've heard that saying, right? If I want it done right, do it myself, something like that. But that really doesn't help the other person feel good about themselves, does it? Nor does it teach someone to learn how to do something new, nor do they feel supported by you, who may be an expert at doing whatever it is that you do. But allowing someone else to learn is really important. It's very, very, very important. So release control right now because this person, I think, is learning as they go. All right, so this could be about your child, this could be about your spouse, your mate, a friend, whoever it is, it's an important person to you. And you want to be very careful of your words right now, okay? Especially verbal. You don't want to be verbally controlling, okay, at this point. And this could be, you know, if you're a cross watcher, this could be you, and, you know, be careful with your Capricorn. But either way, you get the miracles card next. And this says, expect the wondrous to emerge. So in other words, when you release control, when you just allow other people to go with their flow, you won't get so hyped up when things go a different way than you expected it, right? So instead, just watch what happens, right? Let them do what they're doing and see what happens, and just expect the wondrous to emerge. You can just be in wonder of them. Wow, they really do things differently. They fall down way more than I do. I would never do that because I'd fall down. But look at them. They fall down, they jump right back up. Right? We're all so different. And so if you're with someone who has a different temperament, that might be the case. If they're a dreamer, they may be like the fool in the tarot, right? They just jump off a cliff. You know? And let the universe catch them. And it's kind of that. Because the last card is enjoy the journey. If you love this person, whomever it is, it could be a sibling, it could be a friend, it could be anyone. I honestly, though, see a couple in many ways, for some of you. For others of you, I see maybe a controlling mate. And I don't know who that is, so I mean, we all have done it. Don't feel bad, Capricorn, if that's you, because we all need, at times in our lives, to feel like we have control over the chaos. We are responsible, so we try, right? And if you're a responsible person who's always trying, well, yeah, you're going to have control over things. And then when things go out of your control, it makes you flustered. It makes you a little crazy, right? Surrendering to the journey, release control, expect the wonders to emerge, enjoy the journey. So it's just saying take it easy. Take a chill pill, right? Take it easy. I don't mean to sound I don't mean to sound condescending in any way. You know, trust me, I have to say this to myself as well. So, all right, on the bottom of the deck, though, the reason I said, here's somebody saying get real, is because I have the Ace of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. Actually, the King of Swords first. The King of Swords is someone who is very direct about, what they say. They know what to say. This is, this guy could stand up in the boardroom and give the meeting, right? So this is very direct action, using words with the Ace of Swords, telling the truth that might cut because somebody's kind of being a dreamer. So that's what I heard when I looked at these 3 cards under the deck. Internally, subconsciously, Capricorn, you're either thinking about this because someone said it to you, but I really do think maybe it was you that said it to someone else, right? Get real. Like, so maybe you're with someone and they're like, why don't we just move to Japan? And you're like, get real. It's something like that. It's like somebody's a dreamer and you're the doer and you're hyper responsible. And it's hard sometimes. It's really hard for you sometimes because you don't know how to see their vision, but you can't snuff it out either. Let me go across the top. Ace of Wands, judgment. So I think that you're making a judgment and you're very worried about what this person wants to do, this new thing. Move to Japan, what? It could be anything, obviously. This is a new beginning, and it's based on someone's will and enthusiasm. It's exciting. They're very excited about doing something. And it's like you're having to make the judgment call, and you're worried about it. You're losing sleep over it. You're like, oh God, oh God. But you're getting this message during a Pisces full moon, which is telling you to open your mind and dream. I don't think that that's a coincidence. So, Capricorn, maybe, just maybe you can believe in them, because then you have the Sun and then the Chariot. So maybe it is about traveling or moving and happiness and breaking out of this, Capricorn. Breaking out of the thoughts, the circular thoughts, your modus operandi that says, well, that's just not practical. And instead, try to sit here with them, enjoying the journey, expecting the wonders to emerge. Well, try it, right? Maybe try it. I mean, it could be vice versa. You could be the dreamer and they're saying these things to you. Who knows? But this is kind of what I'm getting from this. Because honestly, when someone heard this, get real, right? That kind of, it may not have been those words, but I think it was something like that. Then, it really hurt the person. And they're sad, dude. They're sad, and they are looking at your relationship or your marriage, and they're thinking, I don't even know anymore. I don't know. It's like, I don't even know how to be me anymore in this relationship. They're grieving the fact that they have to keep giving up dreams because you're so practical. Whoa. That's what I just got. Let's go down the vertical. Ace of Wands, there's a new thing. Sun is here. It's beautiful. It's completely doable. But they're also brokenhearted because I think they've been discouraged, okay? And it might be you, Capricorn. The Judgment came down. It's like the Chariot. Let's move forward, right? It's like you talked about it. Wake up. Let's just get more zhuzh in our life. And then the sadness because somebody shut it down. Somebody shut it down. So now you might feel worried and guilty. And you want to get out of your head about it, or they want to get out of their head about it, blaming each other or upset I'm worried about what's going on in the relationship now. You think the whole relationship may not be the right relationship because somebody is like cold hard facts, and somebody's is a dreamer. And you may be at that point in your life where you're like, I'm not even sure that we could, how do we go into this, a future life? We see the world very differently. But you know what? You should talk, because dreamers need doers and doers need dreamers. Okay? Dreamers need doers and doers need dreamers. Okay, surrendering to the journey, release control, expect the wonders to emerge, allow for it. Allow it, just a little bit, try. Enjoy the journey along the way, enjoy the journey. Instead of judging and shutting it down, okay? Because you really don't want this person heartbroken and starting to really question whether they can even be with you. So, yeah, this is a lot of internal talking the two of you are doing, and those words need to be expressed. So that's what I'm seeing. Capricorn, I wish you kindness, reverence, and gratitude. Oh, I forgot. One more card, because we have the full moon in Pisces. You need a mermaid oracle card. These are so beautiful. The paintings are gorgeous. This is by Lucy Cavendish. One for Capricorn. Too many. They're very thick and they stick together, so let me get one for you. There we go. Flipped over. What does it say? Wave of power, a surge of power, upswing in energy, exhilarating movement. Look at what your person's trying to bring into your life, Capricorn, or you trying to bring into their life. Exhilaration. A wave of power with that full moon. Enjoy it. All right. Thanks so much. I'll talk to you later. See you next week.